So my name's Val Steeves. I'm a full professor in the Department of Criminology here at the University of Ottawa. And for the past 35 years or so, I've been really interested in seeing how new technologies have reshaped the social world, the political process, and the law. So my body of research really focuses on the intersection between technology and human rights. I've done a lot of work speaking to young people in particular about their experiences on social media with AI-driven education modules, that type of thing. I find so often when we talk about technology, we get all involved in the device itself and the informatics, and we reduce everything to information. And we start talking about people as having hard drives of information that, we talk about education as downloading into that hard drive. And I think a human rights perspective is really important because it roots our discussions of technology in these really socially rich ideas about community, identity, privacy, free speech, the ability to enjoy our own culture. So I think it's a particularly important lens to bring into the conversation because it's a counterweight to that sort of technocratic approach that so often dominates policy. By training, I'm a lawyer. And I think that really throws you into discursive methods of resolving problems and developing policy, thinking through big social issues and processes that allow the community to articulate the public good. So as you go through a career and you're operating in that field, new technologies come in and start rearranging a lot of these relationships, both within law but also in the social world. And so I think what's interesting about it, I think, is the discursive aspect of it. As a qualitative researcher, because I'm also a social scientist, I'm really interested in sitting down and talking to people about their lives, what their experiences are. So when you approach technology from that point of view, you're not looking at the device, you're looking at the practices, the culture, the meaning that we've inscribed into this device.
Does your research always point to the negative outcome of technology?
No, I think it just points to how difficult it is at these sort of disjuncture kind of moments in society to kind of lose your grounding and be a bit overwhelmed by new policy regimes that come in to advance technology. And I think human rights is a way of citizens taking a place in the debate and saying, hang on a second here, this is about our world, this is about our society, this isn't a technocratic issue, it's about us. I would say that we used to have democracy regulating a society that had a private sector that was based on capitalism and technical development and all these kinds of benefits that come from those types of systems, and also problems that come from those types of systems. I would say that over the last 20 years, there's been a flipping of that, where capitalism and the capitalist appropriation of technology has kind of gotten I'd say a certain amount of independence from democracy. So even if you look at the legislation that we've been debating in the last couple of weeks, you really see an incredible influence on the part of corporations to reshape our privacy rules, to reshape how we deal with protecting children online, as two examples, to suit the corporate practice of making very sticky technologies that keep people in place so they can extract their data and commodify it.